Hello, everybody. I am back with another staff interview. Today we have the wonderful Peggy Erickson. Hi, Peggy. Peggy, what is your official title with the Lincoln?
I am the financial officer at the Lincoln.
Financial officer. So what is it that you do? People don't usually get to see you because you're
I
out in
like
the
to
back
stay
office.
back behind the scenes.
Yes. What is it you do for us at the Lincoln?
Back behind the scenes, I'm recording the income, I'm paying the bills, I'm filing the quarterlies, doing financial statements, doing our business license renewals, doing settlements for the renters and either cutting them checks or giving them an invoice. I do that kind of stuff.
So really, we don't function without you. You're probably the glue that keeps us together, really.
Well, that's why I'm kind of like back behind the scenes. You know how glue, you don't see it. It's just there.
Dries clear. And how long, because I know it's been quite a while, how long have you been involved at the theater, either in the position you're in now or just any experience with the theater? How long have you been involved?
Well, I've been with the theater for almost 14 years. But when I was younger, we lived in Seattle. We were born up here in Mount Vernon, but my dad got a job in Seattle, so we moved to Seattle. And my cousins, because all of our family was still up here, so I would come up to stay with my cousins, and the highlight of our weekend is that my aunt would take us to the Lincoln Theater for a movie.
That's so cool.
And then we'd go have pizza, which I don't know, I don't remember it was called Paccioni's back then, but it was in that, it was the Paccioni's building, and it was pizza. So we would go have lunch. But that was a long time ago.
No, I love that. That's awesome. What kind of movies did you see? Like, what was the best movie that you saw then? Can you remember your favorite one that you ever saw?
Oh my gosh, you know what? That was so darn long ago that I don't even remember what we would go see. It was just fun to go to the Lincoln and watch a movie and eat candy and popcorn.
It's an experience. Yeah. Well, then, let's see. What is your favorite thing about working at the Lincoln?
Actually, all the people I work with. I think that is my favorite thing, is because, it's like the people are great. And, we have a good board now too. And it's like, everything seems to be, flowing really good until COVID happened.
Yeah.
Everything was just going perfectly. And, we were, we had our stuff together.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're still holding it together
as
remotely,
much as we can. Yeah.
But it's like, it's different, but we're doing it.
I think that's the hardest part about this whole thing for us, is that we are lucky we are getting to work from home, but we all get along so well. It's so weird to not be in the office joking with everybody throughout the day. It makes the day so much longer when we don't have each other to keep distracting all the time.
I know. I need to just text you every once in a while, and just like I'm popping out of my office every once in a while, like I do. It's just like, oh, by the way.
Just peek over my little ledge and get to say hi every once in a while. Oh, that's such a good answer. I love that. It's hard to move on from that one. I'm like, let's talk about how great we all are.
Well, we are, and it's hard to kind of move off that topic, so it's like we can just stay on that one,
Oh man. We are pretty cool. We can't say no to that.
We have a good mojo together, all of us.
Yeah.
We
really feed off each other's energy too. Like,
yes.
I feel like we don't really have many bad days in that office because we are really lucky. We all get along really well.
It's kind of almost like not working.
No, you can't say that.
Although we work really, really hard.
There you go. Yeah.
We are, that blood, sweat, and tears. But, but hey, we smile through it all.
You got to put a little asterisk, like,
Yes, we
we
smile through
still
it
work board.
all.
um, what changed? So 14 years is a long time. You've seen tons of staff, you've seen tons of people come through, events, things like that. But what change to the Lincoln most impacted you in your time there? Or what was your favorite change you've seen?
I think the blade sign. When we put up the blade sign, it's like going through them, building the blade sign, and just all of the process of raising the money for the blade sign.
Yeah.
And then the lighting ceremony. And it was just, oh, look I'm tearing up because it was really, it was so exciting to be a part of that. It was. And I think that, just, every time I'm there in the evening and I see it lit up, it takes me back to, like, oh gosh, that was really awesome. And that was during my time there, I got to be a part of that. And, I love that.
It's such a beacon too. That downtown corridor just lights up at night and everybody wants to come and see that sign. What has been your favorite show at the Lincoln? One that you got to go see? Movie, performance, anything?
Actually, it was a performance. It was a concert, Taylor Hicks. When Taylor Hicks came to town, and we went to see him, and we got to go to the meet and greet. And that, he put on a really good show.
That's like American Idol Taylor Hicks, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
And it was awesome. It was.
Yeah, you still have that picture in your office. I have seen that picture.
I do. I keep that picture. I'm very proud of that picture.
Yeah, I didn't even know that he ever came to the Lincoln until I walked into your office one day and I was like, is that Taylor Hicks on your wall?
Yes, I even have a poster, a personalized poster at home too.
Wow.
Yeah.
that is one of my favorite things is we're starting a wall of our different theater posters, and it's fun to you don't always get to meet everybody, but it's fun to get some little snippets here and there. If you could have any show that could top Taylor Hicks, like your dream, who would you love to see on the Lincoln stage?
Well, actually, it's not kind of a who, but I would love to see a production of Mary Poppins.
Ooh.
And I can just see her coming from the top of the theater over the audience, floating in on her umbrella.
Man.
And it's like, I think that would be awesome.
You got to take that up with TAG. They did that at McIntyre.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
Well, they need to do it at the Lincoln because the Lincoln is so cool.
I'll give them a call.
Because
I have a connection to Mary Poppins, so I'll give her a call.
Yeah, because Mary Poppins would be so cool floating down over our audience. I just think that would be really cool.
We'll get Mike to work on that rigging.
Yeah, he's gonna need to start that right away.
We'll get it figured out.
Part of his maintenance.
That's so cool. I love Mary Poppins. I've never seen the stage version. I didn't see it at McIntyre, but I have heard it's very wonderful. So that would be a great one. I love it. Okay. If you could spend the day with one famous person, they don't have to be living, they could have already passed, who would that be and why? And maybe what would you do?
You know what? It would be Betty White, because she has lived forever.
Yeah.
And we would probably go out and just have a blast. And she would tell me her secrets for living forever.
She's got to have some.
She has to. It's got to, I think she would just be a fun person because I just love her. She looks like she loves to laugh. I like to laugh. So
and she likes to drink, so she'll get along with us really well.
I could do that too. So
have a beer with Betty White. I like
That's it. That's right. Or a limoncello cider.
Ooh, we're all
I would have one of those with Betty White.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I didn't even have to have Betty White. I would have,
What is your favorite film of all time? Doesn't have to be something we've shown at the Lincoln, just favorite film.
French Kiss. I love
Ooh.
French Kiss with Meg Ryan and Kevin
Yes.
Kline. I have watched that movie so many times, and I could watch that movie over and over
Yeah.
and over.
I
It is
forgot
just,
about that one.
it
That's
is
a
just
good
the
one.
best love story ever, and I love that movie.
Oh man, Peggy, now I'm gonna go have to watch that again. I haven't watched that in years.
I
Such
know.
a good one.
I have the movie, and it's just like I had to buy another one because I watched it so much that
Oh
I
my
needed to have another.
gosh. Yes, I remember that one. I used to love that movie. I have not even thought about it. Man, I'm gonna go watch that right now. Okay, one last question before I go and watch
Oh,
French Kiss now. Um, Now I know that you have had Elden experiences. So tell us some of your Elden experiences. Elden the Ghost.
well, actually, there's just kind of the one experience that I had that really stands out is I used to get to work really early in the morning. Would be there like at 7, believe it or not. And Eldon is why I don't go at 7 anymore, because he scared me. I was there working early one morning, and I could hear footsteps coming down the hallway in the back at the back of my office. And I was just like, oh, I didn't know somebody else was here. And then I heard the door from the hallway into that little dressing room behind my office rattling. And I was like, oh, somebody forgot their key. So I got up and I went to the door, and I'm looking, and I'm like, there's nobody here. And I'm like, hello? Hello? Nobody. And I was just like, okay, that is really weird. So then later, when everybody began arriving at work, and I kept saying, did you happen to walk down the hallway and not have your key or something? No, no. And I was just like, okay, this is really, really weird. But somebody was rattling the door trying to get into
Oh
that back dressing room.
man.
And I said, that's kind of strange. But I was just like, okay, yeah, I think that I won't be coming in that early anymore because
It's Elden's coffee time.
yeah, apparently, he probably thought that I had the coffee pot on, and
Yeah.
I didn't. So
Oh no. He just knows that you got your coffee stash in your office. So he was like, I'm going to meet her.
I'm going to go and, I'm going to have coffee with her this morning. And then, darn it, she locked me out.
So rude of that guy to start those mornings so early. Oh.
Yes. So, yeah. So that was, my first experience. And I know I've had, others, but it's like, that was the one that really kind of stood out. That
you don't forget your first Elden experience. That's the...
No, it's in, when it's that early in the morning and it, is kind of creepy, like, okay, okay, I want people around me. All right.
I'm gonna go get some coffee, ristretto.
In numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, now we're all under quarantine, so there is not safety in numbers, but it's like
we're gonna get back, and he's gonna be cruising.
He's gonna be waiting for us.
Yeah,
he's waiting for us.
He's been lonely in there. He's gonna be ready for us to come back.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully this is all over one of these days, and we get back to seeing you in the office.
Yeah.
Or not seeing you for everybody else, but
it's just like, I do stop in there occasionally, but it's very sad because it's so kind of abandoned right now.
Yeah, we don't like the quiet office in there, but we'll be back soon enough, I'm sure.
Yes.
It's gonna happen. Okay. Thank you, Peggy.
Well, thank you.